Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is Race 13.1 Tennessee Valley from Cleveland, Tennessee. The race starts around the perimeter of the Bradley Square Mall and quickly exits the mall to Fairfield Farm Road. This half-marathon road race starts on city streets, transitions to the Greenway, and then returns to city streets before finishing back where we started alongside the Bradley Square Mall. Now there are a couple of tough hills at the beginning of this race, and the first one is right here. This is a tough little climb to start a road race. At the top of the hill, we're going to take a right and then a quick left, and the road's going to continue to climb. Definitely want to start conservatively in this race to get up and over the first few hills right at the beginning. Now as we take this left on Apache Trail, we're going to come up and over a small rise, and then we're going to have a nice little downhill. Crossing through mile 1. So the first mile and a half of this course is on roads featuring rolling terrain, and then we're going to start running on the Greenway for a good stretch. As we take this left on the Cleveland Bradley County Greenway, the road's going to become very flat and it's very nice running conditions. You should definitely be able to settle into a nice pace once you get on the Greenway. Now the next 3 miles of this course are all on the Greenway. Now if you're running in the 5K, your turnaround is right about here. Beautiful wooded area to run through. You'll always see a ton of runners and cyclists on the Greenway. Now the charity partner for this race is the Orphan Run for Hope project. The Orphan Run for Hope project is about connecting churches to orphans around the world through charity runs. So thank you for supporting a great cause as you run in this event. Now as we continue on the Greenway, you're going to cross over a couple of cool bridges along the way. Tinsley Park is on the left-hand side. A couple of softball fields and a nice recreation area. As we enter the more wooded area, you're going to stay to the right. And when I was going through this section, you just feel very enclosed. It's pretty cool running through here. You're in a very heavily wooded section as the road twists around on the Greenway. Now if you're doing the 10K, this is where you turn around and head back towards Bradley Square Mall. Now you're going to stay to the right, and the woods break open a little bit. Go over another bridge, and off to the right you can see Cleveland High School Stadium and the Cleveland High School campus. Now in addition to a 5K and a 10K, this race also features something called the Moon Pie Challenge. Participants will run 0.131 miles, eat 3 moon pies as quickly as possible, and then run another 0.131 miles to the finish line. The winner of this challenge will receive free moon pies for an entire year. So be sure to sign up for the Moon Pie Challenge. Now as we continue down the Greenway, as you can see, the course is almost completely flat at this point. As we cross through the 4-mile mark, you should be able to settle into a great pace. Now on the right side, as we continue down the Greenway, we're following the Mouse Creek. Mouse Creek continues all the way along the Greenway. At this point in the course, we're going to veer to the right, and we're going to exit the Greenway. And we're going to take a left on 20th Street, and then a very quick right on Stewart Avenue as we return to city streets. Crossing through mile 5. At the end of the road, we're going to take a left on 17th Street. It's a short but tough little uphill here. And continue straight. Now stay to the right side of the road as we'll be taking a right on Alcoa Street. Well, up ahead, the road's going to split. We're going to stay to the right. You'll pass by the Confederate statue, which has been a fixture in Cleveland since 1910. It was erected by the United Daughters of the Confederacy to our known and unknown Confederate dead. We take a left on Bobby Taylor Avenue. We're going to continue straight as we work our way through downtown Cleveland. Now up ahead, we're going to run through Lee University. Lee University has about 5,000 students. It was founded in 1918. And it's an NCAA Division II school. So both on the left and right, we're running through the campus at this point. We cross through mile 7. Again, the road is pretty flat. We've got to watch out for these big speed bumps as we run by the university. As we take a left on 18th Street. At this stop sign, we're going to continue straight. Now, the next section of this course features a lot of turns. So it's important to realize where the turn is going to be up ahead and make sure you stay to that side of the road. You can really add a lot of distance to your race by being on the incorrect side of the road for each turn. Stay on the right side of the roads. We take a right on 18th Street. We're going to come up over a rise, take a quick right on Harl Ave. Again, a lot of turns through this section as we cross through mile 8. At the end of the road, we're going to take a right on Stewart Avenue. And after we take this left on 20th Street, we're going to take a right and return to the Greenway. So this part of the course you've already ran before. You know you're going to have a nice 3-mile stretch right on the Greenway. This is a crucial part of the race. Your legs are going to start to tire, and hopefully you have something left to maintain your goal pace all along the Greenway. Mouse Creek is all down the left-hand side. And what I really enjoyed about this Greenway is all the different bridges and overpasses you ran under along the way. Pretty cool running over these small bridges that keep continuously cross Mouse Creek as you work your way down the Greenway. Again, Cleveland High School's on the left-hand side. As we bear to the right, we're going to cross over another bridge, cross through mile 10. We're going to bear to the left and then enter that wooded section that I mentioned on the way out. Again, this is a very crucial part of the race. The last mile and a half of this course is rolling, so this is your last chance to really take advantage of these flat miles. Tinsley Park is going to be on the right-hand side. Crossing through mile 11. As we work our way towards the end of the Greenway, we're going to head to the left, and then we're going to quickly take a right onto Mohawk Drive as we head back to Bradley Square Mall. Now stay to the right side of the roads. We'll be taking a right on Apache Trail. Now we're going to come up and over this small rise. You're going to have a short downhill, and then you're going to be faced with a tough uphill as we cross through mile 12. This hill's not overly long, but it's definitely going to hurt at this point in the race. Now as we take the right on Sequoia Road, the road's going to continue to go up. It's rolling terrain as we continue to head back towards the mall. Now as we take this left on North Street, you're going to have a nice downhill. You should be able to roll right over this small bump in the road, and then stay to the right as we take a right on Fairfield Farm Road. Now at this point in the course, you should know that the finish line is close, and if you have anything left, you really need to give it your best all the way to the finish. You're going to take a right and then take a right again to enter the mall, cross through mile 13, and sprint to the finish. Thank you for viewing the race at viewtherace.com.